Kirby. Oh no! He's eating Batman. Fuck. What?
No, I don't die. I thought I was dying before. Bro, 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 oh my god, oh my god, holy shit.
Fallen for one of your flock.
Way to ruin the mood, you damn peddler. Well done. You walked into a cutscene. The peddler walked into a cutscene. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Now, you know what? Yeah, they've made it better. They made it easier. All right, get this game. Get this game. Get this game. Yeah, that felt much easier. I mean, it was again still tough but fair. Yes. Let's go. Yeah. No. Tifa. Just do it. What? No, he teleported. No, why did you teleport? No. Oh, no. Yes, Sloth. I do like this level. I do like this level. I think it's very beautiful looking. Oh my lord! What the hell? That was kind of funny, but what the hell, bro? Like, ding ding. Just give me couple. Okay. I'll have to see how we go with the game audio. Hopefully the game audio isn't too loud or too quiet. I'll figure it out. Unfortunately, as a very typical J stream, if you're new, things usually go wrong when I try and set up my streams. They go wrong during my streams, before, after, can't win. So yeah, I had some issues, and I've been trying to sort of course, you know, and then on top of that, everything wants to update like right now, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why do you want to update right now as I'm trying to stream? Are you shitting me? Fuck off. So I'm like, delay, go away. I was worried because even OBS wanted to update, and I was like, don't, like, if you update right now, I'm not streaming. I'm just canceling it. Like, let me use your program, update later. It's like, Jesus, trying to stress me out here. Christ. Oh boy. I just want to have fun playing one of my favorite games of all time. Yes, I can say that, because this is one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, it actually is. Like, Jesus. Oh, needed that. Oh, okay. Let's try and start this right then. Hopefully I'm live on YouTube, because I scheduled it for 8 p.m. and I ended up running late. And I couldn't actually go live until I sorted some things out. So I don't know. I'm hoping that I've set it up correctly. So I'm hoping that the scheduled stream on YouTube goes live, even if I'm late. If it doesn't, whatever. Fuck my life, I guess. I'll sort it out. I'll have to try and sort it out. I'll have to, like... I mean, I guess it's my fault. I set up about half an hour, and I thought half an hour would be enough. Next time, I guess I'll have to set up an hour early, or something like that. I was a little bit rushed for time. I'd finished my dinner, and then I was like, I gotta get the stream getting going, so I was a bit rushed for time. And then obviously everything wanted to go wrong. So, oh boy. It's like the universe is trying to tell me something, and I'm ignoring the universe because I'm too damn stubborn. I'm too dad stubborn. I can't English either. It's fine, don't worry about it. Hopefully, alright, we're just gonna kind of go for it and battle against the universe as best as I can. The struggle is real. And I will start again. From the beginning. Because I think this is the only way I can do this. I think. So we're going to be doing well, first of all, welcome. We're going to be doing another, actually, this is my second time playing through this game on hard mode. So I think this is my third playthrough. Yeah, it's my third playthrough. You'd think I'd play it more, but we're going to be it is not my day. Okay, let me let me start this shit again. Hello, I am Jay, and this is going to be my hard mode run, my second hard mode run of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, the only thing that's going to be a bit different is we've got more knowledge on part 2, which is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I'm basically allowing more or less anything in terms of discussion. OG FF7, Crisis Core, Advent Children, even though I still haven't seen it. This game, Rebirth, expectations, theories, everything's on the table. I just want this to be a fun Final Fantasy VII discussion. So spoilers are allowed because I know about the original 7. I've played Crisis Core. I know enough about Advent Children to understand what's going on there. So yeah, that's basically what this is. And this, really, I guess you could say this is just a just an appreciation run, really, because like I said, I really love this game. This is on the PS5, by the way. It's not gonna look like it's on the PS5 from your end, but don't worry about it. This is the life of I say poor streamer, but I wouldn't say poor. I guess I'd say kind of middle class, but slightly below middle class streamer. You know, unfortunately, I'm not Maximilian Dude with, you know, a huge fan base and the money to make streaming the best thing ever. But shout outs to that dude, really. I absolutely loved his playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake. That was just if you want like a wholesome, if you want like just like a wholesome run of a game like Final Fantasy VII, like just watch his playthrough of FF7 Remake. It's just, the dude was tearing up at times. He was happy, he was sad, he was laughing, it was joy, there was suspense, there was shock. Like, the dude was super passionate, you know. There are moments where he had to take breaks because he was so emotional, right? Because the original FF7 means so much to him. And it's weird. I've always said this, and this is a beautiful intro, by the way. I've always said this. I don't know why I love this game as much as I do, because I don't have that connection to Final Fantasy VII. I've said this before. Like, I'm putting my hand up. I've never beaten the OG Final Fantasy VII. I know. How dare I? How dare I play this game and not play the original, alright? How dare I? I will get to it eventually. Just not right now. I have played a bit of it. I have left Midgar. I've gotten to that part. And what I mean by that part, I mean a certain flower girl's on screen right now, so put 2 and 2 together and you know what I'm talking about. I've at least gotten that far, and I've gotten past that. But I can't remember how far I've gotten after that. That's as far as I've gotten, and this was like years ago. I've never gone back to it since. One day I will beat it. I know how the story ends. I know how most of the story goes. I know most of the locations because I've watched other people play the original. So my only nostalgic for this game is I remember either watching or playing, I believe, someone else's copy of FF7 when I was really little, and I only remember the parts of the Midgar section, and that's all I remember. That's like the only, like, I don't think I ever owned FF7 when I was little. So, you know, I don't have any other connection to this game. Then, years later, the PSP game, Crisis Core, came out, and I was curious. I was like, a prequel to FF7. I was like, well, I didn't really play FF7. When I remember playing it when I was little, I don't think I could get into it. I think I was having a hard time even as a kid getting into FF7. Which is funny because I like RPGs now, but I might need to turn the volume down a bit, actually. There are some technical things I need to kind of work out and stuff that I haven't unfortunately been able to work out just yet. Yeah, that is loud. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, one of these days I'll have a non-technical, super smooth 4K stream. Can you even stream 4K? The Switch even allow that? I don't actually know, but well, 1080p is good enough. You know what I mean. Maybe one day. Maybe not. I don't know. Depends if my financial situation gets any better, I suppose. And when the UK actually gets somewhat decent internet.
Get down here, Merc.
Because the UK internet sucks, especially where I live. Could be worse, but it's still not great. You should hear my sister. Anyway, here we are. We're back in Midgar. I'm back in Midgar. So this is my first time going through this game on the PlayStation 5. I went through hard mode. Obviously, I understand the game on the original PS4. Yeah, I got really emotional with this game as well. And I don't get it because, again, I don't have that attachment, really, outside of very vague memories of Midgar. And like I said, when I was a bit older, I did get past Midgar. But, again, I still never really felt like I was super attached. Like, I liked the characters enough, I guess. But I wasn't super attached to the game. I just wasn't. I don't know. I kept telling myself, everybody loves this game. This game is great, but I guess it just wasn't initially clicking with me. Shout outs to the YouTuber Kid Icarus, because I think he said the same thing. I think he said he tried it when he was like younger, and it just didn't click with him, right? It just didn't. But he played the remake, so I watched his stream, and he loves the remake, so he's willing to give the OG another try. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, let's see what I got here. So, because this is hard mode, and I've done this already, I'm max level, and I've got, like, pretty much all the material I can get in this game. So, yeah. Of course, we'll get into discussion, but we'll be talking about all things Final Fantasy VII throughout this entire playthrough. So be sure to stick around. If you're on YouTube, hit that sub button. Drop us a follow on Twitch. Although I am planning on moving to YouTube, that is still a thing, but for now we're on Twitch and on YouTube. So yeah, so I've got, okay, so I'm gonna be fighting goons, and I'm gonna be fighting mechs. I mean, these goons aren't really that tough, so it doesn't really matter too much, but I don't need ice right now, so we will give you fire. There we go. Yeah, healing's always good. Steadfast block is always good. Parry's always good. Because we're not controlling Tifa yet. So, yeah, ATB stagger is fine. Sure. Yeah. Do I need all this HP? Probably not, but I'm also just sort of thinking about what else I would really need. You know what? It doesn't matter too much because this intro section is not even that bad, so I guess I could leave as is. Yeah, that's fine. Believe it or not, I haven't assessed everyone. Yeah, I thought I did, but I haven't. So this is my first time actually going through 60 frames per second on the PS5, and the upgraded, like. The graphics have been upgraded a bit and such, right?
You're coming with us.
No, you're not.
Nice and easy.
No, we're not.
Don't think so. Not bad.
Oh. Well. Oh, right. I remember now. Shortcuts. I haven't touched this game since the Yuffie DLC, I believe, because I have done the Yuffie DLC. Yeah, so is it battle settings? Yeah, I put infinite. Okay, I put infinity ends here. I guess that's fine. Yeah, triple slash. That's fine. Chakra. Well, I'm not using chakra right now. Do I want to use Braver instead? Do I really need Infinity's End? I don't really use this order that much. I think I really need Blade Burst right now. Counter Stance. I could use it, but there isn't really enemies, I don't think. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anyone crazy that I'm going to need Counter Stance right now. So, I'm going to I'm gonna put Braver on here. No, I guess Infinity's End for now. Ascension. I'm actually gonna go for Cross Slash. And then for Barrett. Yeah, you got Fire in the Hole. I'll leave it like that actually. Steel Skin Focus. Maximum Fury. Just wondered if I should just do Barrett stuff as well. I did not mean to do that. Never mind. I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to do something else. Yep. That's what I want. Oh no. Damn it! It's been a minute. It's not what I want. I need lightning. But what I want is I want to put lightning here. And then I can put fire here. Because that's basically what you want for this area, really. So. Uh-oh, my chat's doing that thing again where I don't actually know if I'm live or not. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I just need to check. My chat did this last time where it was telling me that like I wasn't live or something. I don't know. It was weird. Let me just check. I hope I am. I should be, but... Okay, I am. I should be, anyway. Even if my chat's telling me I'm not. Alright, so let's have a look here. Yep, so that's fine. Skill Master. Largely to be increased when using 3 types of commands. So that's with 3 people. I don't really need that right now. Provoke. I don't really need that right now. I guess Trucker is useful for this mode, mostly because you cannot recharge your MP at benches, and you cannot use items in hard mode. This is a no item run. You can only use materia. I believe you can get MP from boxes, but it's not much. So really, you want to save most of your MP for bosses. That is what I learned. It's like, save your MP for bosses if you can. You know, it really depends on the chapter, because not every chapter has a boss fight. So yeah. All right. So you've got that. That's fine. That's fine. You actually got no HP up. I guess you don't really need it. Do you have regular healing? Yeah, you do. You have regular healing. Okay, I'm going to pop that there. Don't really need any more. No one's using Magnify right now. Do I Magnify Barrier, maybe? I guess I could do. If I'm not using it right now, I guess I could do. Oh, Cloud's using it. Well, I'm not going to get Aerith anytime soon, so Aerith will be later. Magnify. Magnify Berry, yeah, that's fine. I don't think I can poison the mech. You can poison the Hell House, which I didn't know until later. So, we're probably going to do that. We're probably going to do that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We can do that for Barrett. Don't have anything crazy. Haste. Haste is also good. I doubt I could use slow or stop on the boss. No, we don't need anything like this. No binding material. No, not really. Ooh, you know what? Synergy might be good. Synergy might be good. Synergy might be good. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I kind of want to try synergy. I kind of want to try synergy. Yeah, I kind of do. Let's see. Let's do move you with you. Yeah. All right. I'm okay with that. Let's go. Enough faffing around. Let's go.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see them.
Oh man, the avalanche crew.
Have fun.
I will have fun, Jesse. Thank you.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Go ahead.
Done. Triple slash. Done. Yeah, I mean this is tutorial land, really. Let's be honest, right? This is absolute tutorial land. Yeah, so hopefully the game audio isn't too loud, but I can turn it down just a bit.
Can't get surrounded.
If you can't hear me, then it's kind of pointless. Triple slash might be the best move overall. It's just really good. I'm probably not going to be picking up treasure chests because I think it's because I'm out of potions. Oh no, because I'm max potions. What does that say? Maybe. I can't use items anyway. As you can see, items are grayed out, so I can't use items. So Hi, Wedge.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us? Now?
Thirsty
He's
Jesse.
got balls this,
It's been
what was
so
his name
long.
again?
Cloud.
It's been
Cloud's
so
Right.
long.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Ah, yes, Edgy Cloud. At the beginning of the game, anyway.
Real joy to work with.
This guy's literally me.
To look at too.
You'll keep us safe, right, Cloud?
Sure. He's probably not in the best mood, but sure, no
We're
worries.
not even reading the same book,
Enough.
I was a soldier once.
or even the same.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money.
This
They
game
may
still
not
looks
think you're a
great.
true
I mean,
believer,
I know I
but
am
you know
playing it
what
on the
I think?
PS5, but even on the PS4,
What?
the game still looks great, phenomenal, fantastic. I don't know how people couldn't be happy with this remake. No, actually, that's a lie. I guess I could. People are still complaining about it even now, and it's like, I mean, like,
You better
it's
be
fine.
working
Like,
money
if people want to
every last
bitch and
year.
moan that the remake isn't quite what they wanted, I mean, fair enough, right? If you want to, here's the thing though, I think to myself, there's no point beating a dead horse. It's like people keep kind of repeating the same thing over and over again. I see it on social media, and I think to myself, well, all right, I get it. We get it. You're not happy with it. fair enough. You know, your opinions are valid, but
Get him, boy.
what you don't get anything.
Steady.
Here
we go.
Oh. Well, I wanted him to attack me. He's not doing it now. There we go.
Whatever. You're mine.
Done.
Was never in doubt.
There we go. It's just one of those things to me where it's like, what are you hoping to gain? I suppose, right? You don't have to like the remake, and that's fine. But what do you hope to gain by beating a dead horse? Do you really think the developers are gonna be like, whoa, 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 hold up, we hear you, we're gonna backpedal, you know what I mean? Or we're gonna try and fix our mistakes? No, they'll listen, right? They'll try to listen to fans, and they'll try to please most of the fan base, which I don't think most of the fan base are the ones that are actually disappointed, right? It's some. Put it this way, the fan base is definitely what's the word? I guess I wanted to use a different word, but I'll use the word split.
We've got company.
The Final Fantasy VII fan base is split. Let's say that.
Should be easy.
But I also don't want to tell people to say just don't play it, because that seems very rude, right? Like, at the end of the day, I want
Nothing to it.
people to enjoy video games, right? We all want to enjoy video games, right? And I think, to me, those who are, you know, disappointed and such, I feel like it's because they really enjoy the original, right? They love the original. And I suppose the biggest fear is when you want to change things is, you know, it's like you're ruining the old piece of media. But not really, because to me it's like, well, the old piece of media is still there. I know it's kind of aged, and even like one of the developers said that the original isn't the easiest to get into even now, especially if you play this first and then you're told go back to the Popeye arms, the PS1 polygon graphics, right? Hi, Wedge. I want to talk to you.
I'll secure our escape route, okay? You go on and catch up with the others. Keep them safe, please.
No worries. Let's go. This OST it's fantastic as well. Love it. Good stuff.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard
Of course,
dogs, too.
Barrett doesn't like us
Bet
because
you
we're
see a few reactors.
really edgy, and we're kind of
how do we
bitchy
get
and
to the
rude
bridge
to begin
above
with.
Marco's store?
This is why I said this was me at one point.
Ain't holding out on
I
me,
wasn't
are
as
you?
cool as Cloud, and I wasn't an
scared to
ex-soldier. I
bite
wasn't
the
as
hand
strong as
fed?
Cloud,
Or
but
is he a loyal little doggy?
I definitely had my
Your way,
my
bud. We can do this
antisocial.
with you, or we can do this
Well,
without you.
I'm still antisocial now, let's be
Different
honest.
reactor,
But I
different
mean,
layout.
I guess I
Depends
had
where it
my
was
more
built.
edgy
Never
antisocial
seen one like
phase,
this.
right?
I'll manage.
It's probably why I like Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
I'm watching you.
I'm watching you.
In 3, 2. Damn, I'm good.
Oh, Biggs. There's some things I want to talk about. Especially with Biggs, actually. Which I did say, like,
That's my
spoilers for the original 7 remake, Rebirth. We're just going full ham. And anyone is welcome to get into the discussion. So you don't have to worry about spoiling me or anything. Even if there's something I don't know from, say, Advent Children, you know, it's fine, right? I'm really not that bothered. I'm sure I'll watch that at some point, right?
Simmer down, hotshot.
Simmer down, hotshot. Hello.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Actually, fun fact. Today, I think it was it today? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was literally today. Square Enix's Final Fantasy VII social media dropped the recap video
So, you know Tifa,
that
right?
is
It's
going
not
to be
really my
released with
business,
Final
but
Fantasy VII
are you guys
Rebirth.
close?
So you get a recap in this game. It does skip a lot. Like, it definitely cuts corners, but obviously I suppose that is a recap. First look of Nibelheim. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. We're going to Nibelheim in Rebirth. I can't wait. Bro, I can't wait. And little Tifa as well.
Are you ignoring me?
Now, I'm curious if that memory is actually real
Tifa
or
and
not.
I.
Because I'm curious if that memory of Cloud is real, and that's exactly how Tifa acted, like Cloud ignored her and stuff. I'm curious as to when. I'm thinking, is it after she fell at Mount Nibel, or was it before then? I've also read the Traces of Two Past book. In case anyone, I don't know if anyone's read that. You get a bit more of a backstory into Tifa and Aerith. And man, put it this way, Tifa's story is it's interesting, but it's not. It's not like shit only. Of course you're running out of battery. God's sake. I'll cable it in a minute. Tifa's story, like when things start to go bad, it's the Nibelheim. Right? That's when everything goes bad for her. But apart from that, well, okay, she lost her mother. I'm not gonna be insensitive and say like she lost her mother, you know. No, that happened. But I'm guessing when I think about what Aerith has been through since her childhood, I feel like it's almost night and day, right?
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for
Aerith only had her mother. I think her father was killed. I forget who her father actually is anyway. But yeah, you know, everything that went on with Aerith and her mother is really sad for Aerith. But the thing is that even when they escape, like even when Aerith and her mom escapes the facility, and she meets her stepmom Elmira, and Elmira takes her in. You know, Remake doesn't cover this, nor does the original FF7. The book details that, you know, not everything was sunshine and rainbows when she moved in with Elmira. Like, they had arguments, they had differences. The whole ancient vision thing, and Elmira not believing her, and Elmira was actually in a bit of trouble herself, right? Because of her husband, she was in a bit of a trouble as well, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff that they kind of, a lot of interesting stuff in the Aerith side of things. You learn more about Elmira and her family, you learn more about Aerith and her mother and what went down there. There's like, Aerith has to deal with, I mean, okay, I did say like spoilers for anything, but I will just say if anyone's interested in if anyone's actually interested in reading Traces of Two Past and you don't want to know what I'm talking about here, I won't go on too long about it. Then I'll just give you a slight spoiler ahead. If you don't want to know, just letting you know now. Just letting you know now. Okay. So yeah, so Aerith essentially gets harassed by like this crazed stalker who's in love with her mum, but he finds out that she's dead. And the dude is crazy obsessed with her mom, to the point where he hasn't seen Aerith since she was a little girl. Years later, when Aerith grows up, you know, they say that she looks just like her mother. And the guy initially was like, oh, it's you, Aerith. Oh, it's you. And then, like, after a little while, he's like, Hilfana, my love. And he starts calling Aerith Hilfana, and it is fucking, like, I can only imagine how Aerith is feeling. She must be scared out of her mind. Like, this guy is literally going nuts. Like, he's like really thinking that she's her mother, and like saying how, like, oh, we can be together now, Hilfana. And it is, I mean, obviously, like, Aerith was okay in the end, but I'm just saying, a lot of shit happened to Aerith. A lot. Like, things did happen to Tifa, but again, when you think about what happened to Aerith throughout her entire life, like, most of it's been pretty bad. Most of it has been pretty damn bad. Oh, I remember this whole laser thing. If you get hit too many times, Jessie will say, do you have a fetish? That's so fun. She will say other things, right? Like, she'll say, pay attention if you get hit, right? She'll say things like that. I forgot how many times those lasers. Alright, we're gonna be fighting a sweeper now. But yeah, man, it's just like, poor Aerith. You know? Poor Aerith. What was it her mother said? She's like, that smile you give me, don't ever lose that smile. The fact that you find happiness or good things in, like, in every little thing in life, she finds something good. You know, she's like, don't ever lose that. Which makes me appreciate Aerith a little bit more, because yeah, she really is kind of like a ray of sunshine, right? But you can clearly still see that, look, she's still a girl, she's still a young lady, she's been through some shit, right? But she's trying her best, and yeah, you know, she naturally tries to find positives in other things, and her mother's like, don't ever lose that, you know, that's what makes you you, you know, like, don't ever lose that. It's gonna be interesting to see Aerith going forward when it comes to Rebirth. It's definitely gonna be interesting. I'm curious as to how they're going to handle certain things in regards to her and her relationship with the other characters. And there it is.
The reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
The first reactor. But yeah, I'll probably leave it there for Tracer to pass for now. But yeah, to quickly go back over the recap that I talked about just a bit before then. Yeah, I mean, they don't cover the whole whisper things in this game. The recap, like, they show the ending kinda with like Cloud and like Sephiroth and stuff, but they don't really talk about the whispers. They just kind of say like, yeah, so the Arbiters of Fate are here, and then Sephiroth, and then we defeated Sephiroth, and then it's a new beginning. It kind of, like, very briefly gloss over. I mean, I would still personally say, if you haven't played this game and you're thinking about getting Rebirth, I would still think there's merit playing this game, in my opinion, because it's still a fantastic game. But I guess if there's someone who doesn't want to play Remake for whatever reason, and they want to go straight to Rebirth, I guess there you go. There's that recap, right?
You're choosing me over the reactor? That's sweet, but I'll wait my turn. Go blow her mind.
I mean, unfortunately, Jessie, you are not a waifu choice for the Gold Saucer. I mean, as far as I know, anyway. I don't know how much they're going to change. They keep saying they're not going to change much, right? They keep saying they're not going to change much, but then they keep showing us stuff that are different, and I'm like, how much is going to be changed, you know? I just don't know. They keep saying things. I mean, at this point, when it comes to Rebirth, I think I'm just kind of waiting to see if Zack is going to be playable, because if he's not playable, I'm going to be very, very, very confused. Put it that way. They keep talking about how Zack is going to have an important role this time around, or at least more important. Which I'm happy for, because yes, I am a Zack fanboy. You could say I am literally like Cloud. You could say I am literally like Cloud. In that I'm a Zack fanboy, because that's basically what Cloud is. He's a Zack fanboy. So you know, you could say, oh, I am Cloud, man. I am Black Cloud. Yeah. Oh, I've been coughing lately. I hope it's nothing crazy. I think it just might be. I have been having like a little bit of a cold, so I'm hoping that's all it is. Right, we're fighting the guard scorpion. I'm trying to think if there's anything. Do I want to change anything for this, or do I think I'm good? You know what I might do is let's go to battle settings. Yeah, I'll do Fundara. For you, I feel like that's gonna be really confusing. We'll do this. Yeah, we'll do that. That's what we'll do. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think that's fine. Gotta remember it's... Okay. You gotta remember that. I don't... what about equipment? Actually, real quick. Don't want to change the Buster Sword. No, I never used the nail bat. Nah, the Buster Sword's iconic. I'll keep it for now. I might change the weapon later, because there is actually like properties to these weapons. They have different stats, so it's actually like if you want the most magic, you use the Mithril Saber, right? That's fine. Consume an ATB, yeah, that's fine. You got a champion spell, yeah. I don't think there's anything crazy I need to do right now. I think that's probably fine. Can I use a summon here? Oh, you know what? That's right. I got like the DLC stuff, which the DLC summons, and well, okay. Initially, you could get them. I think it was like a special offer or something, with something like some sort of collab or something. You can get it, but they did eventually release them for free later on. Like quite like I think it was like maybe like a month or more or so or something like that. But they did eventually release all this stuff for free. I mean, I don't need this stuff really, but I could show off Carbuncle or Chocobo Chick. I could show them off, I suppose. What do you have? You have Bahamut. I don't think you're gonna... Well, I don't have Ramu, so I can't use a thunder-based thing. No, it's fine. I don't even know if I can use a summon here, because you usually don't have a summon at this point. But it's fine. We don't need it. All right.
All right. Let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds.
All right, God, Scorpion, hard mode. Let's go.
Go on. Do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job!
One thing I will say about the recent recap video that they released is that it's actually narrated by Red 13, which is really cool. And someone actually brought up something interesting. They said, what if, this is definitely kind of a spoiler for the original FF7, what if him narrating over what happened is him talking to his cubs at the end of the game, or Advent Children, because I know it happens in Advent Children. What if it's his narration is him telling the story to his children, which would be really neat. I don't know if that's actually the case. It might just be for whatever reason Red 13 is just narrating it, but that would be neat. Like, it'd be like, oh hey, like after all 3 games are done, right, we still get the Red 13 and his cubs or whatever. I don't know, but that'd be kind of cute, right?
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning.
Oh, I didn't give him first strike. That's probably what I should have done. Let's do barrier. I know you're gonna hit me. Missiles. Oop. We'll do chakra.
Better win this one for the play. Want some more? This is gonna sting. Hell yeah! You see the damage I did?
Keep it up.
Fuck on this. Back up a little.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, this really isn't too bad. Block. Okay, going into the next phase already. Okay, in terms of like combat, this is something I hope they fixed in Rebirth, which I don't know because I didn't play the demo, so I don't know.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your
Whee.
plan, genius? Damn it! There! Attack it from the rear.
Aye, soldier boy. Show me
Uh-oh.
what you got.
Oh dear.
Steady. No effect on target.
Well, that's supposed to work anyway. I'm trying to hit it in the rear. There we
Hit
go.
it hard and fast.
Oh, you in for it now?
Just shoot. Shit.
There you go.
Keep it together.
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
Block. Ouch, got hit there.
Taking over.
There we go.
Hope you're ready.
Bam. Next phase. There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping they figure out a way to sort the whole cutscene damage change thing. That was a common complaint. I complained about that. A bunch of other people complained about that.
You don't want to get hit by that laser.
This is the problem, I feel like.
Don't get hit. Take cover
Need
behind
to
that
hide over
debris.
here. The thing is the problem with
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn.
Cloud, what are you doing? Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I forgot.
It's wide open. Light it up. Like playing with fire.
Oh. That's fine. Bam.
Gotta memorize the attack
Oh,
pattern.
I got hit there. Say analyze the attack patterns. I've been destroying this thing. Shut up, Cloud.
Keep it together.
Okay, you're doing this again.
Hey, it's doing that thing again.
Find cover and hunker down.
Again and again and again.
Okay.
Don't overdo it.
My turn.
Yeah, I can do that.
Now, go.
Yeah, see, like there, I couldn't even stagger him because I already did too much damage. Also, hello, Football. Yeah, like, because I already did so much damage, I couldn't stagger him. Like, you can get really good at this game and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stagger, right? But
Ahead of you, Murphy.
Gotta time our attack just right.
oh crap, I didn't see that.
I'm waiting. Let's do this.
Oop.
Deal with that.
Bringing the heat. Firing everything. And down goes another. Oh, you in for it now.
Yeah, we got this. Done. Done. We did take a bit of damage. I was a bit rusty there. I must never play hard mode again. Aw. I don't know, I find it fun. Actually, random question for at least. Have you ever played the Dark Souls game? Because I haven't. If you have, I wanted to know like your thoughts on like Dark Souls type of games. If you've played any of them. They actually released a one called Lies of P, I believe. It wasn't by FromSoft. It was by a different company.
You
but-
hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
yeah, Lies of P, which is like a Pinocchio Souls game, which I thought was kind of interesting. Like it's like, oh shit, the old story of Pinocchio is as a Souls game. I thought that was interesting, personally. Right. I'll tell you what I am gonna do real quick. I don't really need this, do I? To do that. I played the first Dark Souls, I got very angry. I beat the first boss and that was it. Fair enough. Yeah, I was just wondering because I like the Dark Souls games are obviously notoriously hard. They're meant to be notoriously hard, right? So I was wondering because I was like, because I was thinking you would probably hate a game like that, I would assume. Yeah, believe it or not, I haven't played a Dark Souls game. I need to. I will say one thing though, and this is me being an absolute chicken shit. There are some awful looking giant spider enemies in like Dark Souls 1 and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch that game. It's just like, nah, because Dark Souls can get real creepy at times. Like there's gonna be some real awful like horror looking Resident Evil monsters. Like it happens, right? Like it happens. Oh, Jesse, I'm coming. It's fine. No, wait, that's what she wants. No. Are you coming, Cloud? No,
Do I
crap.
look okay? Help a girl out, would you?
Also, I 100% believe that Jessie is not actually really into Cloud and that she's just flirting, teasing, and messing around because that's just what she does. She's an actress. She's drama,
Come
right?
this way.
Although she does give him a kiss if you do well on the motorbike section. But again, I still like to think that she's just kind of teasing him for fun. Even Wedge basically says it. He's like it's all a game to her. Don't fall for it. And Cloud's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Move your ass, Jesse. And like Wedge is just like, I think Wedge said something like, life's the stage and love's the play. And I believe the implication is, I guess Jesse's a fan of the whole like love romance drama type stuff because she's an actress. That's why she's all flirty and teasy and all this and that. And she always says psych after everything she does. She's like, psych? So, yeah, I 100% do believe it's just her just messing around. Jesse's great, though. I absolutely love her in this game. That's one thing I will say about this game. and I've probably said before, but it's been a while since I last streamed this game. The characters in this game are phenomenal. Like, I think they're way better than they were in the original. Like, I mean, okay.
Cool. 5 seconds is all we need. Shit.
Oh god, it was like 5 seconds. Like, you hardly get any time with Biggs, Jesse, and Wedge because they're just not that important. You don't spend that much time in Midgar. The impact is still there, but I feel like you don't really have that connection, right? I never felt like I really had that connection. With, not in the original, right? Nice. Nice. I lost a lot of health, I just realized. But it's fine. Getting a bit rusty there, but yeah, in this game, because they expand Midgar, right, you get spend more time with Biggs, Jesse, and Wedge. And I think they're really good in this game. I do. I really do. You know, I also like the fact that they do get a bit more screen time. I like the fact that Wedge survives for a bit, right? Still don't know if Jesse's permanently dead. I mean, we know that Biggs is alive. That's something I wanted to talk about, was Biggs is alive. And what I'm wondering is, do we think that Biggs is going to have any involvement in Rebirth? Do we think... Is he going to have any involvement at all? Like, do we think that Square is just like, hey, look, Biggs is alive this time. This is something that's new. But they're not going to do anything with him? Or do we think that they're going to involve Biggs somehow? You know? Which I kind of hope they do. I kind of hope they do involve Biggs. Like, if Biggs randomly turned up later in Rebirth, I wouldn't... I know some people wouldn't be happy, but I would. Right? I would. Jesse's voice is cute. Yeah, I have become fully aware of her voice now. So if I remember correctly, I believe the voice actor's name is, I think it's Erica Lindenberg or Lindenberg. Yeah, shout outs to her, because I can just recognize her voice now. Because I've heard her in several different games. They sound very similar to each other. Actually, funnily enough, Footloose, I haven't seen your video yet, but I saw the preview. I saw the preview video of what looks to be, was it Tales of Arise, and Erica Lindenberg plays Shion in that game. So if you have played it yet, and you're like, huh, this character sounds a lot like Shion, it's because this character sounds like Jesse, it's because it's the same actor. Because I watched someone play the game, and I was like, this girl sounds like Erica, and I'm like, oh, not Erica, well, because I didn't know her name at the time. But I was like, this sounds like Jesse. Is this the same voice actor? And it's like, yeah, it's Erica. So, yeah, Erica's great.
Don't overdo it.
She has great performances from what I've heard in various different games. She's also Mary Jane. No, not Mary Jane. No, is it Mary Jane? No, not Mary Jane. She's also Black Cat in Spider-Man. In the Insomniac games, she is Black Cat. I think she's also done anime and other stuff. I mean, I'd say she's a like, people who are at least aware of voice actors. She's one of the more well like, she gets about, like Troy Baker type shit. You know, she definitely gets about and stuff. So, are we also ready for the Game Awards? Because I'm telling you right now, we're getting another Final Fantasy VII trailer at the Game Awards. That's my prediction. We're definitely going to get another trailer.
Sir.
Also because Nomura definitely didn't kind of said that there might be another trailer coming at some point. And I feel like with the game coming out next year, February 29th, I feel like if you wanted to have a trailer in like a big, like in a big event, the Game Awards would be it. So I'm gonna say we're getting another trailer at the Game Awards. I could be wrong, but I think we are. Yeah.
Come on.
Tales of Roses is going to be fun. I still haven't played it, Footloose, but I do want to play it because I unfortunately I do this sometimes. If I'm not 100% sure I'm going to play the game, I might watch someone else play it. But then when I get into it, I end up watching the entire playthrough, and then I'm like, damn, if I do play the game now, I'm going to know how everything goes. So I've kind of lost that surprise aspect because I watched someone else play it. But you know, I still get my own personal experience playing the game. But like I said, that surprise factor is now gone. So shout outs to Erica.
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
Shout outs to Erica. Also, Footloose, since you're here, you can help me out here. How's audio? Is game audio too loud? Too low? I should be fine. I'm more so worried about the game audio. I had some technical issues, and I kind of had to just kind of wing things as I go on, but I'll adjust. It's fine. Her voice is very pleasant to listen to. Yes. Well, like I said, she's a very good voice actor. Absolutely. Now, I don't know if that's actually just how she talks, you know, because like I said, like, when I heard her as Shion, I was like, yeah, she sounds like Jessie. And when I heard her as Black Cat, I was like, yeah, they all kind of sound very similar to each other. So it could just be a variation on her own natural voice. I don't know. It might not actually be her natural voice, but it's definitely a voice that she carries over, right? Where I'm like, yeah, that sounds like Erica because it sounds like Jessie, it sounds like Shion, it sounds like Black Cat. There's more stuff she's been in.
But the planet's what matters.
I think she might have even voiced another character in another Tales game. I think.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
Yeah, she gets about. Audio is okay. Okay, good.
You got it.
I want you guys to hear the game audio, right? But I also don't want it to overshadow me. I don't want it to like be so loud where like, and it's like I can't even hear. What did you say, Jay? Getting that balance as a streamer is hard. Getting that audio balance, but as long as you can hear the gameplay is loud enough, and I'm not being blocked or whatever, then great. Magaloo. Okay. Well, there you go. I need to play more Tales games. I do. I really do. I still haven't finished Tales of Exilia 2. I need to get back to that one day. But I think because it's been a long time since I've played it, I probably will have to start again because I don't remember what I was doing. It's like when I went back to Ratchet and Clank 2 years later, I realized I had save data, and I went back to the save data, and you'll never guess what it was. It was the final boss. So basically, I must have at some point played up to the final boss of Ratchet and Clank 2, never beat it or finished it, because because I struggled maybe. And yeah, I then realized that I beat the game in like half an hour, maybe to an hour. Because the boss fight was kind of annoying, I will admit, but I didn't realize it was the final boss. So then I was done with the game, and I was like, oh well. I was like, oh well. God, look at this game. Like even like the PS5 version, right? Because they added like sort of dust and smoke effects and stuff like that. Because they didn't have some of that stuff in the PS4, as well as iron out some things. But it really does add to the dank atmosphere of Midgar, right? Whether you're at the top or in the slums, and it still managed to look great, right? Especially Wall Market at night. Yo, that just makes me excited for Gold Saucer. Gold Saucer is going to be wild in Rebirth. It's going to be absolutely wild. We aren't ready for for the gold saucer, man. We aren't. We just aren't.
Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous.
We are not.
Therefore,
Oop.
No way.
But yeah, Game Awards is going to be, I think it's December the 8th, and I will try to stream it, but I will tell you right now, I think it's like midnight. For us in the UK, it's like midnight. So it's going to be a late stream, and I'm probably going to be like,
We can't stop now. This was just the first
I gotta be really quiet because parents are asleep, and I hope there isn't some hype trailer for a hype game or something. Otherwise, I'm gonna scream and wake them up.
so yeah, if I do stream it, which I will try to. It's December the 8th on a Thursday. It's gonna be late night, and I'm just gonna be quiet mostly. So yeah.
Take the load off your shoulders.
Also, a special game came in today, which I'm gonna try and do a video on,
Yes.
and I'm gonna see how well that goes. That's all I'm gonna say on that. And it's not related to Final Fantasy VII. So. God damn, Biggs, why you look so good?
That's easy enough.
Biggs, why do you look so good? Character models, man, the lighting and everything. Kyle's just like, yeah, I'm just here. Anyway, I vote Barrett for mayor. He's a great like, what's the word, like spokesman, right? The man likes to talk. He's definitely good at his speeches, right?
Later then.
Barrett for president. Well, not for president, but for mayor.
Hey,
The mayor of Domino. I want my money now.
Once we're back at base.
Why can't you give it to me now? I want my money now. I earned it. That was a dangerous job. I almost died, Barrett. God, give me my money. I'm actually tempted to get Rebirth on launch because I don't want to be spoiled.
I don't need to
Foot-
tell you what this is, right?
of course not. It's
Footloose.
healing materia.
You can have it.
I don't know if you know this, but
Just doing my job.
so you okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm
I'm assuming you're being legit serious when you say this, but the DLC for this game is
Survival
PS5
can be a matter of
only.
luck or skill.
So what do you think Rebirth
You
is
can't
going
rely
to
on
be?
luck.
words to live by.
I can tell you one thing, that a few months later it will probably come to
You know
PC.
what I was, right?
That's probably it.
Okay, I was only trying
That's
to help.
probably it.
Oh, before I forget.
It's
here's a little something
it's not
extra
coming to
for being
PS4,
so
man.
brave. That really
It's
was
not.
the ride of a lifetime.
It's
Well,
not.
See you on the train.
If you want to play the Yuffie DLC and Rebirth, it's PS5. Or you wait for it to come out on PC. It's not it's not being released for PS4, dude. This is what people have been complaining about ever since the Yuffie DLC. Why is the DLC stuck on the PS5? Because clearly they just want to move the technology over to the better hardware, and because Rebirth was already going to be planned for PS5, so they can do the best that they can with what they have, right? I guess the PS4 just you know, as you know, as impressive as it was, just isn't gonna cut it with everything they wanted to do. Look at this, man. Yeah, the devastation, the people. I'm still blown away with how many people talk in this game. The amount of NPC dialogues in this game, and they're all voiced. I mean, yeah, let's be honest. Probably Erica's probably voicing some NPCs as well. You know what I mean? Like, because yeah, they don't want to hire more voice actors, want to save on money. But my point is that the fact that there's so many voiced NPCs is great. I think the only thing I would say about this game is I wish there was a little more interactivity. When I'm just running around and I'm not battling, I want to be able to interact a little more with the environment. A lot of the time you're just kind of running around and you just hear people talk and stuff, like in the slums and stuff, right? You might go to the shop and get something, but that's kind of it. There isn't really too much like interact. You can't really go up and press X to this or do this and that. You know, you smack some boxes out of the way, but that, like, look, I can knock this. Woo, physics. Woo. But yeah, that's one thing I would say. Is I hope Rebirth has a little bit more just general overworld interactivity. I want to do a bit more, which I assume it's going to be the case. You okay, buddy? Either someone kicked him in the balls, or he really needs to piss. I don't know. I'm sure he's okay. Don't worry about it. I've seen this guy's model several times throughout this game. Several times. Anyway.
Up here! Look up! I said look up! Careful up here.
I am looking up, Erica.
If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
This wasn't close enough. So, I think I've mentioned this before, but if you don't look up for a while, Jesse gets really pissed off with Cloud, which is like the only time Jesse gets pissed off with Cloud, by the way. The only time. You can completely miss it. If you ignore her, she goes, if you do find your way up here, just know you have to go over there or whatever. Like, something like that, she says. She gets really stroppy with Cloud. It's the only time you see it, because every other time, she's all like, you know, joking and flirting and all this and that. But, yeah, the one time you ignore her, she gets pissed off. So, fun fact. That's something I didn't know until I watched somebody else play the game, and they were too busy yapping like I was with like the chat and stuff that they weren't paying attention to Jesse at all, and then all they heard was, oh, Jesse got pissed off with me, I don't know what I did. they just ignored her, not on purpose, but they just weren't paying attention, and I just thought it was funny. I was like, wow. It's like, I didn't know Jesse gets pissed off with you if you take too long. You know, this is yeah. So. Damn, this game, man. Look at this. And I like the fact that like that bit crumbles, and then all the people that were standing there quickly run out of the way and move. You know, it's little things like that I appreciate, because you know I come from an era where things were a lot more simplistic. These guys were all looking like Popeye the Sailor Man, and there weren't as much movement, and there was a lot of jankiness, and the graphics didn't look so detailed and shiny and lighting, and we've come a long way, man. We've come a long way. We've come a long way. PS4, please. It's not coming to PS4, bro. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. I mean, it would be weird to me if all of a sudden when the game came out, oh, we now managed to somehow get Rebirth on PS4. But no, I hear you, Footloose. Right? I hear you. Like, wanting to just get the game so you don't get spoiled, because I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people that aren't going to watch other people like me stream the game because they want to play it themselves, right? And I'm going to be the same. Like, I'm going to be streaming the game, but I'm probably going to be off social media and mostly the internet as much as possible, because I don't want to get spoiled myself, because I'm going through it, right? You know, so I may have to mostly stay off YouTube unless I'm streaming. Or at least try my best to like block everything that's Final Fantasy VII related, at least for like a month or two, so I can just sink my teeth into the game. This is the only risk I take about streaming the game, is that someone could easily come into my stream and be like, blah, 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 blah. Right? Whereas if I was a bigger streamer, right? If I was a bigger streamer, I would have a bunch of different mods, right? And they would be able to manage things a lot better. I could even go into like sub mode, so like not, you know, random people can't just come in and spoil me, only trusted subs. I could just go into mods or whatever. There are ways I can manage it, but as a small streamer, I don't want to like say that only mods can watch it, because no one's gonna watch it anyway, probably not. it would be kind of silly. I want people to come in and join my streams, but you know, you risk people spoiling you. Even when you say no spoilers in the title, right? And in the mods and Notebot says no spoilers, people still do it anyway. So we'll just have to see what happens, but that's the risk you take when you stream a game for the first time, and you don't want people backseat gaming. Anyway, who's ready for tall, dark, and should be dead, but he isn't? Well, actually, no, he's not dark. Actually, he's tall. Is it white hair or silver hair? He's tall, silver, and has the biggest sword ever, the longest sword ever. What you don't know is that it's his actual penis size. Cloud should be very afraid. And now Cloud's seeing shit again. Uh-oh. We all know how this is gonna go. I think I did say before that I feel like anything else could come out in 2024, but I feel like the only thing that's gonna matter to me is Rebirth. 100 hours worth of gameplay. I'm gonna be playing that for a long time, bro. A long time. And that's not even repeated playthroughs. Although, if it's really that long, I don't know if I would immediately go back to a super long game. Which I usually don't. Because sometimes I want breaks and I want to like play something simple. I'm actually having a hard time thinking about what to play myself these days, actually, when I'm not streaming or recording. Like, I'm like, what do I want to play? I don't know. Because I don't have loads of money, so I can't just keep buying games like I used to. I have to be careful with my money. But I did get a new game. I did just buy a game recently because I want to do a video on it. But that's not the same because I'm doing it for the video. I'm not really, you know, I wanted to make a video on it, but I'm not like playing it casually. I do need to play more games though, like more games I haven't played. Come back, Sephiroth. I love you. Well, I don't actually, but I think Sephiroth might love Cloud. I don't know actually. Well, I'm not really too sure. He does hang around like a bad smell sometimes, you know. He even found his way in. He even followed him into Smash. I mean, that's like stalker level, man. Followed him to another dimension, to another universe.
Dead.
I am. Yes, you are, or you were. I don't know. Stuff, and I'm totally not. I totally don't have knowledge of Advent Children, and I may or may not be Sephiroth from the future, or don't know. No, he definitely isn't, because they confirmed that he's not. I don't know. I don't know. There's been a lot of information being dropped and a lot of talk being dropped about what's going on with Sephiroth, and I really feel like it's just going to be, we're not going to know. Like, we might know him in part 2, but we might not know until part 3. Right? Because I know where part 2 is going to end, which I'm not going to mention here. Like I said, I'm open to talk about more or less anything Final Fantasy VII related, but you know, so I don't want to talk about everything Rebirth wise, right? But yeah, I know where it ends, because they basically it was said in an interview where it's going to end. So, and it's obviously one of those big moments. So that's all you really need to know. You know, those who know know.
You have to leave. You have to live.
Sephiroth looks good in this game as well, man.
You bastard!
So
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on.
Good. Join the dark side. So I guess this is just Sephiroth just trying to mess with Cloud, because that's just what he does, like trying to troll him. I also think by him doing this, he's like slowly altering
Fumes from all the Mako, maybe.
destiny. That's why the whispers turn up, right? Also, I mentioned this before. I can't hear it very well, but this theme that's playing here is from Advent Children. I'd like to think that's a little subtle hint as to what this Sephiroth, why he's here and what's going on here. Like, why would they play a track from Advent Children? So, turning up the band. Oh, when I was doing that, I was like dialing that up. Look, don't question what I do. All right, I do things. All right. Sometimes I blame the autism. It's just me, I guess. But yeah, this theme that plays is from Advent Children. So, in case people, you know, didn't think that they were like, this is obviously connected to Advent Children, which they basically already confirmed. I think, again, in another interview, they said that they, like, it will still connect to Advent Children. So we can only assume that however it ends, it will still ultimately continue into Advent Children. So yeah, take that for what you will. I feel like take that what you will. Because, again, they say things, but there are still things that go on and are happening, and there's still a lot of questions, which, you know, won't be answered for now. But that's what discussions and theories and all that stuff, because that's fun. Like I said, will they do something with Biggs? I hope they do. Or will they just say, hey, he's alive, and then just forget about him? I don't know. People will purposely go into a no spoiler stream to spoil. Absolutely, of course. People, Footloose, people love to troll, right? I love to troll. And people love to backseat. They absolutely love to backseat. Footloose, this is your wife. We're gonna meet your wife. Oh, she's not. I don't think she's doing so well. I don't know what's going on there. Get away, bees! Get away! Why are they bees up in the upper plate anyway? What's going on? Hold on, you're not a bee. You're worse than a bee. Way worse than a bee. Get out of my head!
You are too weak to save anyone.
Freeze a cloud. Yeah, freeze a cloud, Sephiroth. Freeze a crowd.
Are you okay?
Buddy.
Hey, are you okay?
What do you think of Aerith's voice actor?
I'm fine.
Footloose. Because I don't know if I actually asked you that. How do you think about how she sounds in this game?
This is for you.
She'll be returning, as I believe
Flower?
That's right.
most of the
It's a gift.
cast.
You know,
Same cast will be
those things
returning
are-
for
What things?
Rebirth.
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Yeah, apparently she has a YouTube channel, which isn't
I heard that.
surprising because I think there's a fair few voice actors that have YouTube channels. So I believe there's even a voice actor that I think started off as someone who did YouTube, and then I think she actually got recruited. Yeah, I'll say how much. Sure.
How much?
Well,
I will
that's
say one
depends on the
thing.
customer.
I will say one thing though.
In your case,
If you say no, or whatever he says, I'm not interested or whatever,
when they were
you
reunited,
get a really long dialogue of Aerith being like, You know, like essentially it's like, why are you being
I'm involved in things.
difficult or funny?
Dangerous
Or
things.
and it's just like, are you just trying to get rid of me? Well, that's not gonna work, mister. No, oh. And it goes on for a while. And I'm just sitting there thinking,
Someone's out to get
what's
you?
the
Is
Whispers
that what you're
doing
all
at
worked
this
up
point?
about?
Because me and Aerith are just having a
No one's
very
going to
long
attack you. I promise.
conversation right now, and the Whispers aren't doing
Hey, the Mako reactor
anything.
just blew.
Basically,
Shouldn't
it
be out here trying to
eventually
sell.
leads her to giving Cloud the flower anyway. But it basically is just a very long-winded way of Cloud being like, I don't wanna, but Aerith's like, but please, and in the end, she just gives it to him anyway. It's fun. It is fun dialogue. It is very funny. I'm like, oh, she gives it to him anyway. I don't know if it affects anything. Maybe the scene later on. But I always choose Tifa anyway.
Drop your weapon.
You know how I feel. It's Tifa's the #1 for me. At least in this game.
You know, you're right.
She's top.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
It's I forgot what they're called from Harry Potter.
Sword
Respect
on
the
ground.
thingies.
Right now.
No, and now I have a flower. You're all doomed. Triple slash. Triple slash. Triples. Thank you.
Is that it?
One triple slash to rule them all. Alright, let's go. There's materia, but I don't need it, so I'm not gonna. Look at this game. Look at the lightings. Look at this game. Look at this pretty ass game. Loveless. The loveless. Loveless street. Oh man. Opens 6:25, 6 o'clock.
There he is. You're not going anywhere.
Very cute. She's perfect. Honestly, I do think the voice acting in this game, and I'm sure going forward, are very good. I think you know, Cloud's voice actor fits Cloud, Barrett fits Barrett. You know, Aerith fits Aerith. Tifa's voice is good. Great. Red 13 sounds great for as little as you get to hear him. Yeah, I'm interested to see how Matt Mercer voices Vincent. So, well, fuck that water fountain in particular. And bam. Alright, who's next? Oh, you guys are fucked. Hang on. Boop, boop. Oh my god, that bench. I cut that bench in half. Holy shit. Alright, come on. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Come on then. Yeah. Nope. Nope.
Don't let him escape!
That it? Nah, there's more. Whoop. Man, I can't wait to play Rebirth's combat. It's just going to be more of this, but I'm hoping better. Like, even better. It looks like it is just going to be even better. And the team-up attacks for part 2. The team-up attacks, bro. Yes, I know. I need to get to the rooftops. Yes. Yes, Cloud. Yes. Yes. Good job, Cloud. You figured it out. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely great.
Close call.
I'm actually curious if they're going to release the demo or not. They're like content creators and people have been like the cons and stuff going to you know, I wonder about that. Do I want not Badminton? No. No, that's fine. Actually, I'll leave it like that.
Be advised, target approaching residential area. Steel hull active immediately.
I almost wonder if Square has actually revealed and showed too much. I don't know. It's been a lot. Like I said, there's been a lot. There's been a lot of information. There's been a lot of media. You know, a lot of things have been talked about. Oh, a shield guy.
You're mine.
Uh-huh. You were saying?
Let's go.
You're mine. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Is that it?
Yeah. Yup. I've been through this before. I might be rusty, but I ain't that rusty. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Nothing to it.
I mean, just triple slash. Triple slash.
Let's go.
You guys are essentially fighting a one-man army. I feel very bad for you.
Calling fire.
Oh, very bad for you. What are you doing? What are you doing up the stairs? That you can get me from there. Oh. Okay. Well, you guys. Okay. All right. Get off the stairs, man. There we go. Big ass sword that I'm trying to wield around here. Fire! Come in, pooches. There we go. Whoop, whoop. Done. There we go. I ended up losing more than I thought. Taking a lot more damage, actually. Right, here we go. Look at this gorgeous game, and Rebirth is going to be even more gorgeous. There's no it is. It's going to look even better. Oh, yeah. We don't know. We haven't even seen Sid yet. Actually, now I think about it. Yeah.
No escape.
Bam, bam, bam. Oh hi. Oh hi. Wait, I was.
Come on.
But.
Try me.
Wait, but I can counter that.
Anytime.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I see you.
Okay. Fire.
Let's get this over with.
Come on. You know you want to.
Anytime now.
Uh-huh.
Going
Okay.
in. I'm ending this.
Bye-bye. 99999.
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded.
There's an important thing here. Right here.
Wait, I know that.
Wait. I know that. Zack's sword. So it was confirmed that's what he was saying. Because whenever Zack is brought up around Cloud, Cloud has all the hazy like, Zack, every time Zack's name is brought up. It's all blurred out. Like, we can't hear it because we're seeing it, like, I guess from Cloud's perspective in a way. It's like, so every time Zack's name's brought up, Cloud's like, and that's all muffled. So he's not, it's like he's hearing it,
I'm sure he's fine.
right? But he's not at the same time. But yeah, that was confirmed that someone recognized the Buster sword and they said, that's Zack's sword. So, Fun little tidbit there. Fun little tidbit. Technically, it's Angeal's sword, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that. For all intents and purposes, it's Cloud's sword now. So I guess that's the only thing that really matters. But it's just, again, it's just the little things. It's like, someone recognized Zack's sword? Oh, shit. And Cloud's like, why did you say that name? Why did you say that name? My head hurts. Essentially.
Wait. Got a question for you.
Why did you say that name?
Ever been attacked by an
So, you ever watched Harry Potter? There's these weird, like, spectre dudes, and, like, I swear, they came straight from Harry Potter, man.
They were.
Dementors, yeah, that's it.
Only saw them after she grabbed me.
And then, like, Biggs is like, I thought you said they were invisible. And they're like, well, yeah, they were, and then they weren't. And,
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
I like Wedge's expression there. I feel like Wedge is like rooting for Cloud, even when Cloud's kind of a dick towards him. He's like, he actually wants to, like, root for him. And I mean, Jesse kind of does too. Also, Biggs wants to root for him. Again, he wants to. But again, at times, when Cloud's being kind of a dick, Biggs kind of like, you know, Cloud's a bit funky, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Cloud's kind of hard to deal with. But, you know, the more time you spend with them, the more they realize that Cloud's not that bad. He's warming up to us, you know. Especially the chapter 4 bit. Chapter 4 is great. Like, some people, I want to get through. Move. Shut up. Let me in. Hello, Wedge.
Of course they are.
Hey, Cloud.
If you're about to unburden yourself, don't.
Yeesh. You don't make it easy.
No.
Could Avalanche really be behind all
Ow.
this?
Wait, what the? Oh, that's weird.
Move it, ladies.
Do you mind? I'm trying to work here. Will her house...
Hi, Kyrie. Hi. She's also in Yuffie's DLC. Hi. Hi, not Yuffie. I think almost everyone thought she was Yuffie at first. And then we saw actual Yuffie. It's kind of interesting having Yuffie and her talk to each other. Right. But, yeah. It's like, hi, Kyrie. Hi. I wonder, I mean, I don't know, but I wonder if she'll return in Rebirth. She's in Midgar at the moment, so I don't know. She would have to leave Midgar, but... Yeah, hi, Kyrie. Anyway.
Got a sec?
Oh, hi, Biggs.
Holding up pretty well, huh?
She looks like Yuffie. I think that was the intent.
All over Section
Footloose. I think that was the intent.
Wow.
Is that people were saying, like, her design has, like, if you see Yuffie Footloose in this game, well, in the DLC, but you know what I mean. If you see her design and then you see Kyrie's, you can see there's obviously difference. They have, like, completely different hair and all that, but they have sort of a similar styled, like, clothes. Like, they're both wearing, like, little shorts and stuff, right? Like, their clothes are sort of similar styled, and even I could even argue, you can even argue that maybe it's the Final Fantasy design, but you could even argue that even their faces look a little similar, that you could say that Kyrie is just like Yuffie with longer hair. I'd believe you, right? But I think I get the feeling that was on purpose. At least I think so anyway. That's why I say it's interesting to have those two interact with each other, right? In my opinion.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess.
Oh, by the way, this is kind of like completely random.
You mentioned invisible enemies back there.
Actually, no. You know what? I'll talk about that. I'll talk about it at the end. I'll talk about it at the end. Which I just realized we're probably gonna wrap up because I didn't realize that we're already at 10 o'clock. Sorry, Jesse. I was listening. I know what she was going to say anyway. She's essentially just talking about the whole bombing incident. Can I say, Jesse's whole thing in this game, I think, is way even more tragic than the original, because in the original, it actually kind of implies that Jesse did blow up the reactor, and it wasn't Shinra. But in this game, they kind of changed it, whereas Jesse's bomb kind of blew it up, but not really. And then like President Shinra is like, oh well, let's just blow it up anyway. But the fact that President Shinra has like a self-destruct type of thing for the reactor, who just has that at the ready? Who has a pillar separation system at the ready? Like, I refuse to believe they got that together specifically to kill Avalanche, right? Burying Sector 7. Nah. I'm telling you, that shit was already in there, like, since whenever that was made. Who does that? That says to me that, I don't know, either some sort of desperate, like, hey, we don't like this sector anymore, just get rid of it. But in this case, it's, hey, Avalanche is supposed to be in Sector 7, let's get rid of it. So, you know, but like, yeah, like in this game, as Barrett's getting upset with the Shinra middle manager here, which is again is an interesting perspective, two different sides there, but like, yeah, like it's tragic because Shinra blows the reactor up, and it just like, sorry Jesse, it just completely like explodes, right? Like we see the damage. The damage is crazy. Yeah, the damage is crazy in that. And she's just like, was this really me? Did I really do this? And after a while, she just accepts that it must have been her. What else could have happened, right? And it's really sad. Like, she's like, I ruined so many people's lives. When, at least in this version, she didn't. It was Shinra. And she dies, quote unquote, without knowing the truth. Which I think just makes her whole plight and everything even worse, right? Her whole situation, that's just so much worse. It's like, bro, she's gonna die living with this guilt, never knowing what really happened. That it was Shinra who pinned all the shit on her. Even though the intention was for her to blow up the reactor, it just didn't, I don't know, maybe the explosion wasn't as strong as she thought it was. And then she convinced herself it was. I don't know, but it's really sad. Jesse's whole thing is really sad.
We're the good guys, damn it.
Yeah, I like that line with Barrett where he says, like, we're the good guys, damn it. Because in Barrett's eyes, all we can think about was, I'm saving the planet by shutting down these reactors. The reactors are damaging the planet, which he's not wrong. But the problem is that he's only got a one-track mind. He's like, the end justified the means. If we've got to ruin some people's homes up top to save the planet, then so be it, right? So it's like you've got this collateral damage, and it's like, does the end really justify the means, right? This is the conflict that Tifa has. She's like, she wants to make a difference, but she also doesn't want to ruin people's lives. So it's like, what does she do, right? Does she help her friends and help the planet while potentially ruining people's lives by destroying a reactor, right? Or does she not help her friends and do something else, right? She struggles with that conflict. Like, what does she do? What's right? What's wrong, you know? And it really affects her, especially after the plate goes down. Tifa's struggling. She's trying to cope by keeping quiet, but she is struggling. And people around her see it. Cloud eventually sees it, but it's because Cloud is, well, Cloud. he does eventually see it, but everybody else more or less see it. I think Barrett's a little bit too focused on his whole shit as well, but like, you know, Aerith sees it. Jesse, when Jesse's alive, when Jesse's around, Jesse sees it. Biggs and Wedge see it. You know, like other people see it. Fucking what was it? Andrea in Wall Market, he sees it. Like other people see it. What was it? Tifa's Marl. Yeah, Marl or whatever her name is. Sorry, Jesse, I'm keeping you waiting, aren't I? I'm yabbering. Talk to me, Erica. Let me hear those sweet tones.
Visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
I'm sure by the end of this series, I'll know all the voice actors' names.
There's such a thing as playing
I believe.
So, here we've got a wireframe
So
model of
Aerith's
the
voice
great city
actor's
of
name
Midgar,
is, I believe,
complete with
Brianna
massive
White.
steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level.
I think Cloud's actor is Cody. I can't remember his last name, but I think his first name is Cody. Tifa's voice actor is Britt Barron. I don't remember Barrett's voice actor off the top of my head, sadly. I now know that Vincent is going to be voiced by Matt Mercer.
Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs
I don't
of all
remember
passengers
Wedge's
heading
voice
in and
actor
out.
either,
Date of birth,
but the only
residential
thing I could
status,
tell you
criminal
is
history,
that if you've ever watched
all that and
Breaking
more is
Bad or heard of
automatically
it,
cross-referenced
I believe
in
there's a
databases.
character called Badger.
Security
Whoever
won't have
plays
any
Badger
other
in
way.
Breaking Bad is the
Heads up.
voice actor for Wedge. I remember some people saying it, and they're like, this guy sounds like Badger. I've never watched Breaking Bad, so I don't know. I hear good things from Breaking Bad.
Have a little faith.
I've heard good things. I've never watched it, but I've heard good things.
Won't be long till we reach the bottom.
But yeah, whoever plays Badger in Breaking Bad is Wedge's voice actor, because apparently he sounds like him. I'm not sure about Biggs, actually. I'm not sure about Biggs. Whoever plays Bender in Futurama is the voice actor for Heidegger. Ha 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 ha. That's Bender from Futurama. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. Yeah. Yuffie is Susie Young. I know that now because I just remember the end credits of the DLC, and then it said, voice actor, at least English. I'm talking about the English voice actor, not the Japanese one. Susie Young. And she did a phenomenal job as Yuffie in that. Yeah. I really hope you get to play Rebirth and the Yuffie DLC at some point, at least. Whether it be if you eventually get a PS5, or if you end up having to play it on PC, I don't know. But because I mean, for a DLC, it's I think it's pretty good. For a DLC, it's pretty good.
Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Yeah, Mr. Loudman Barrett.
Now get some R&R.
That's just funny to me when the loudest man in the room is telling other people to be quiet. That's just funny to me.
See you soon.
This FF7 theme, bro. The night theme,
You
bro.
know where T-
The night and the day theme, bro. I just
Don't keep
da
it waiting. She'll worry.
da da da.
Not long now.
Okay, so what chapter am I in? What chapter am I in? I am in chapter 3. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. It's around 10 o'clock, so I think it's a good point. We'll do chapter 3 next time. I'm debating on trying to stream this a little bit more often. But we are coming towards the end of the year, so we'll see. We'll see. And I don't just mean this game. I just mean like trying to stream a bit more often. Like I was streaming like every Tuesday and Friday. Maybe I'll try that again. Maybe I'll try Wednesday or something a different day. I don't know yet. I do want to, but yeah. So we're gonna wrap up this stream. I love this game. There's gonna be more discussions about Rebirth and VII and all this and that, while I just essentially I say casually go through hard mode, but I think like perhaps when we get to like the Airbuster or like what's it called, Hell House is when I might be a little bit more concentration mode, right? But for now I think we'll mostly be fine. I think. I've been even playing a little bit reckless, but yeah, I'm just gonna have a fun time playing through this game again. Smooth 60 frames, looking phenomenal, fantastic, gorgeous. Look at this, the plate at night. Look at that shit. Look at that. Gorgeous. So yeah. It would have to be a PS5. Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly the same, to be honest, Footloose. I've never really been a PC gamer. Shy and quiet Barrett doesn't like loud people. Shy and quiet Barrett. Yeah. So, what was I going to say? I was going to say something like I completely forgot. Yes. This is unrelated to FF7. This is just to the stream. So here's what I'm going to do. At the start of next year, whenever I stream, probably be January unless something comes up. Next year is when I'm going to move over to YouTube. I've decided that now because we're near the end of the year, and I figured, you know what? That's how we're going to start. That's how I'm going to start streaming next year. We're going to just do YouTube for like at least for a year and just see how we get on. So I'll just let you guys know for now. So up until basically December or whatever, I'll do YouTube and Twitch, and then next year is when I'm just gonna go onto YouTube and we'll just see how we get on. Just trying different things, really. I'm definitely feeling a bit flip-floppy at the moment when it comes to streams. I think sometimes I feel like I might be losing a little bit of that buzz, and I'm trying to get that back again. Again, I'm trying to remind myself, like, why do I like streaming? Why did I start in the first place? And just try to focus on enjoying myself, because if I'm not enjoying myself, what's the point? So I'm trying to figure that out. Let's say I'm trying to just play games I enjoy, hence why I'm back to playing VII Remake, because I bloody love this game. Yeah, you know, just if anyone wants to join me on that journey, great. If no one does, that's also fine. So we'll see how we get on, but that's what I've decided. Next year we'll just go full on YouTube and just sort of go from there. All right, well, that's it really. That's all I wanted to say to wrap up. We'll continue. Most likely we'll be back next Friday. Maybe you might get a stream out of me earlier than that, but probably not. So I'll just say it will most likely next Friday. I reckon we'll beat this game before the end of the year. Easy, no worries. Not that I'm in a particular rush or anything, but yeah. All right, well, have a great weekend, guys. Appreciate you stopping by, and yeah.